We back and we lit. Oh my gosh, you guys. First of all, let's just take a little moment to just thank God for this beautiful day, y'all. Oh my God, it's almost like everything is back to normal. I can hear the birds chirping. It just feels so alive, so vibrant out here right now. So as y'all know, it's probably really windy, but I just really want to capture this moment right now. And excuse me, y'all, I'm looking a hot mess. Y'all know this whole little snowdemic had your girl messed up. I let myself go a little bit, but you know what I'm saying. I'm about to get back popping. You already know how the princess come through when I come through, because I come through, period. I am rocking it through the bandana today. Got my hair braided down or whatever the case may be. But anyways, that's besides the point. So I just wanted to update you guys today. You know, this is the first day after the storm that we had out here in Houston. And y'all, it was so crazy out here, y'all. It was so crazy. I've never experienced anything like it, but it does remind me of Katrina. I don't know if y'all know, but my family did experience Katrina. I wasn't in New Orleans at the time, but y'all know my family, we are from New Orleans. I won't say it was just like Katrina, but it did have similar effects as far as, you know, not being able to find food, no water supply, no power, just everyone's was just basically just going haywire out here. I mean, we live in a very good community. Everyone was pretty supportive. The neighbors came over a couple of times. Everybody was, you know, communicating. I know a few of our friends, they were in like group chats with their neighbors. Everybody was just kind of like updating each other on if the lights came back on, if the water came back on, because it was just kind of like going on and off, and like our power went out. To be honest with y'all, like this whole situation brought a lot of YouTubers together. Like it brought a lot of people together as far as like, you know, there's a lot of YouTubers out here in Houston. And it just brought everybody together. It really showed us that we have people out here that really rock with us, because y'all know we don't really know nobody for real. I mean, when I say I don't know nobody, it's not that I don't know nobody or no soul. I mean, we have a couple that's, you know, close with us or whatever. We actually met them before we moved out here, but they're not always here. They're usually always traveling and things like that. And then, you know, like I have some of my Hebrew friends out here, but they don't live close by. But anyway, everybody was really supportive, from management to people, different YouTubers. Dolce and Nisha, shout out to Dolce and Nisha, because they did open up their house to us one of the days that we didn't have power. We went over there for the day and we spent time with them and their family, had a good time. They fed us. It was just, everybody was just checking on us. Our manager let us stay with her one of the nights, and then she ended up going out of power, and everybody was just so supportive, reaching out. Carmen, like, it was just, you know, Chaz, I don't know if y'all know Carmen, Pretty Girl Chaz, but they also, you know, shared their concerns as well with me. And, you know, it just made me feel like, wow, like I have people here, like this is Houston, this is actually home. Although they kind of just made me feel like this is, you know, I'm welcome here. Like they kind of made me feel more home here. You know, I really do appreciate that, because you know, if we didn't know nobody, y'all, I don't know what we would have done. Honestly, me and Phlo, we were thinking about going to New Orleans. We were considering heavily going to New Orleans until one of our friends, the couple that I told y'all that is barely here, they contacted us and was like, y'all can just stay at our crib, because they had just got a new apartment down in you know, in the Houston area, like in the Houston area. So they were like, y'all could just come and stay there. You know, they just opened up the spot and just let us have the whole spot for the night. And, you know, I just felt like, you know, although this situation was very unfortunate, it just opened my eyes to just realizing that, you know, at the same time, everybody was in the same situation, even though everybody, you know, maybe couldn't help or didn't have the resources. Everybody did what they could do. Everybody offered some type of help or reached out and checked on us, and it was just a really good feeling to have that. So I appreciate that. You know, our manager checked on us a lot, asking us if we needed anything, any water, any food. It just, like I said, it just really made me and Phlo feel like we had family here, like we had friends here, that we had people here to make us feel like, dang, like we could, you know, this is home. Like if anything happened to us, we know that we have people that's gonna support, and we know we got people that got our back. So that really felt good. So today's Friday. Today's the first day that we've actually had consistent power and a nice day. So Wednesday, was it Wednesday? Today's Friday. So Wednesday, we came back home Wednesday morning, because y'all know I think the situation happened on Monday. We actually stayed. We woke up in the morning and we found out the power was out or whatever. We was gonna spend the night in the car, and when our manager, she was like, no, y'all come over here. So we stayed the night over her house. Yeah, that was Monday. We stayed over her house Tuesday, and then we went to Dolce & Nisha's, and then after that we went to our other friend's house that let us use their apartment. And then Wednesday we came back home, y'all. So Wednesday when we came back home, the power was on. The reason why I knew that the power was on was because I was able to check my my Xfinity app and see that the internet was on. So there was a signal and there was a connection, so that's why I was like, okay, we good. It was like early in the morning on Wednesday, so we came home. Sure enough, everything was on, but the problem was, you guys, we couldn't find any food. All the food in the fridge had done thawed out, went bad. Driving around, can't find no food, y'all. I think that was the most scariest thing, especially when you have kids. It's like, dang, like, what we gonna eat? Like, we can't find no food. Like, this is really a struggle right now. And then I'm realizing this is the struggle for everybody around us. The lines were super long at certain restaurants. If you did find food, the line was super long. One restaurant Phlo went to, Popeyes, he got to the line, it was the people, once he got up to the window, they said, oh, we're closed. So it was just like a lot of that going on. But then, so like, that was Wednesday, the lights were on and it shut off again at about 6. It was like 5:50 exactly. It was 5:50 exactly on the dot. Power went out, shut off for like 4 hours. So I mean, you know, at that point it was just kind of like, it is what it is, you know. We just got to thug it out, you know, because the roads were icy. We hadn't already been back and forth to everybody's house, you know. We didn't really want to keep, you know, going to people's houses because everybody got kids, everybody in the same situation. So us just going there, and when everybody had already helped us, it was just like, okay, we just got to thug this out. Because like I said, our manager, at that point, her power went out again. It went out for like 4 hours. It came back on, and it stayed on throughout the whole night, whole day, whole night. Then the next day, which was Thursday, which was yesterday, power was on all throughout the day. Then 5:50 again at the same exact time on the dot. It's almost like they had us on some type of timer or something like that. The light shut off again, but then it flickered and it just came back on less than like a minute. It stayed on. It's been on ever since. We woke up today and this is just how it looks out here. It's really pretty, really beautiful. There's still some ice on the ground, some places, like patches of ice, but you can tell that it's melting. There's ice right here. Some of our neighbors have like ice still in their yards, but it's like ice around the trees and stuff like that. I think the scariest thing for me that I was worried about was, you know, because there was a lot of pipes being burst. Pipes were getting bursted because it was so cold and the water pressure was like extremely high. So like the pipes were bursting in people's houses, flooding their homes, y'all. Like, it was so scary. And that's what I was worried about, because I'm just like, yo, we just moved here. Like, this is all we got, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what's gonna happen if that happens. So we made sure we dripped our faucets and everything and our sinks and everything, but they were saying that don't even help, don't even do that. We started getting emails saying like, don't even do that, like, just, you know what I'm saying, just don't do nothing. So I mean, I just feel like, you know, God, like, one thing that I realized, just being a YouTuber and just looking at things, I looked at things, everything from this perspective, you know. And even the people that we live around, because of course, you know, like, we're not the richest people, we not, you know, we not rich. Everybody might think we you know, we got all this money or whatever the case may be, but when you look around, like, we live around people who live in mansions, y'all. The next neighborhood over is $1 million homes, you know what I mean? And you know, it's a lot of people, our neighbors, a lot of people around here that might have more money than us. And it just really taught me and Phlo, that, you know, no matter how much money you had, no matter who you are on social media, no matter who you are on YouTube, no matter, you know, what kind of career you have, period, this week everybody was in the same situation. God humbled everybody in the exact same way. Everybody had to go out and struggle and look for food. Everybody, lights and water got cut off. Like, everybody was literally in the same struggling situation. So, you know, at the end of the day, you realize, you know, people are people. We are all people, no matter what color, no matter what race, no matter, you know, child, whether you old or young, like, everybody, babies, infants, you know, everybody was in the same situation. So it just really teaches you a lesson about life and how God works and how he can really show you certain situations and humble you. And this situation has humbled, I think it has humbled a lot of people, and hopefully people take this and learn from it and realize, like, you know, because there was a lot of people, like, because people helped us, we wanted to help other people too. You know, my mom was like, you better, you know, call whoever helped y'all and make sure y'all extend the offer. And that's me and Phlo anyway. Nobody would have had to tell me that, but you know, it was like I was desperate to help somebody. Like, it was like I was calling everybody that I could think of in Houston, or everybody, or DMing or whatever, trying to text them, other YouTubers, whatever, just to reach out and just to ask them, are you okay? Like, I got a warm place to stay, I got power, I got water. Even though it wasn't like on like permanently, it was like going in and out, I still felt like, listen, I need to try to help somebody. Because people helped me, like, you know what I'm saying, people checked on me, like people was checking on me that don't even know me. So, you know, it, like I said, it just teaches you a lot. It teaches you a lot about life. It definitely, you know, shows you a different perspective. You know, unfortunately, there was a lot of people that died out here. There were homeless people that died, you know, that froze to death. There were accidents. There was a mom and a daughter who died in the car from carbon monoxide. It was just a very scary situation. I saw a lot of comments from people that were making the jokes out of it, like, oh, I live in Ohio, or I live in Detroit, or I live in New York, and we got inches of snow on the ground, and this ain't nothing. Y'all over here screaming and being so dramatic. I kept seeing that word. I'm like, dramatic? I'm like, are y'all serious? Like, yeah, y'all might have snow. Hell, I lived in Atlanta, y'all, for years, and we've had snow, but we've never experienced power outages and water shortens and not being able to find food. This was literally like a pandemic. We're already in a pandemic, and on top of that, like, it just made it just worse. So yes, it was very dramatic. Like, y'all, like, people were making it seem like we were just over here just being dramatic for no reason. I saw people talking about like how the Prince family, you know, were doing too much, or certain YouTubers were just doing too much. They were being dramatic, and I'm just like, come on, like, we're YouTubers. We're here to show y'all our lives. We're here to show y'all, give y'all insight, opening up to y'all to show y'all every day. Y'all want to, it's like y'all want to see drama, y'all want to see, you know, the good and the bad, but when we showing y'all real life situations, it's, oh, they faking, oh, they being dramatic, oh, that ain't right, cause where I live, it's like this. It's like, come on, y'all, like, y'all, unless you were here in this situation, unless you lived in Houston, you would never know what we went through. There was also another YouTube couple that were here that don't even live here. They were visiting, y'all, and they got stuck here, and I felt so bad because I couldn't help, because I'm like, well, my power out too, so I don't really know what I can offer y'all. Y'all, they couldn't find food. Their hotel was like I think it was out of power, out of water or something like that, but they were here, they were just visiting here, and they got stuck here. Their flights kept getting canceled. Like, it was a scary situation for everybody, no matter who you were, no matter where you're from. It's people that's not even from here that's like, yo, like, I live in New York, and or I'm from this place, I'm from Washington, like, we get snow, but I've never experienced nothing like this. Or, you know, people that's from Houston that'll be like, dang, you know, Houston has never experienced nothing like this. Like, I'm so surprised that something like this will happen. And I'm just so, like, I just hate, like, how social media is just so, like, y'all think everything is just a game. Y'all think everything is funny. Y'all don't sympathize with nobody, no matter who they are. And that's real cruel of y'all. Like, and I'm not just saying y'all specifically, because I know, you know, y'all, as far as PNP gang, y'all gave us a lot of support. Y'all really rocked out with us, and, you know, y'all was really concerned. But it was just a lot of, you know, Shade Room was posting a lot of stuff. There were a lot of T channels posting stuff, and it were just people in the comments that were just so harsh and cruel and like cold-hearted about the situation. I'm like, you guys, people are losing their homes, babies are, you know, getting sick. Like, it was a real life situation, and it's nothing to play with when it comes to that. So with that being said, I just hope that with God humbling us in this situation, I just hope that nothing don't happen to those people that was mocking and ridiculing us when all this was going on. I hope nothing don't happen to y'all, to those people who were doing all that bashing and shaming, you know, when we were just simply, you know, showing y'all what was going on. We didn't have to do that. I mean, what about the regular people who aren't influencers, who was recording their houses being flooded and recording you know, gas being flooded through their house? What about those people? Y'all don't say nothing about those people, but because we're influencers, it's, oh, they gotta do all that. Why they gotta do all that? It's like, we do it anyways. That's what we're here for. Like, we're here to show y'all the good, the bad, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So it's just like, sometimes, you know, you just got to be careful on how you play on people and how you situations, because this was a very sensitive situation. It was very serious. It wasn't something that we didn't cause this. Nobody caused this. Nobody said, hey, let's cause a storm and make content. Like, everybody made the best out of the situation. You know what I'm saying? we did what we could. We made the best out of it. Like I said, like if people could record in with no power and no water, they did. I mean, me and Phlo didn't record the whole time because we didn't even have internet. So, you know, but just if we did, hell, we probably would have been recording more and showing y'all more too, because we was literally in the dark. Like it was a struggle, y'all. It was real life. So it's just like, you know, sometimes when it comes to stuff like that, it just really upsets me. It disappoints me that there's people out there who act like that. And I can tell these are people who have never probably been through nothing in life. They're just like these people who probably get everything handed to them and they don't have no problems, never had no type of, you know, real life pressure situation. This was a real life situation. But yeah, that's all I really had to say about it, y'all. We about to get our day started. I think we're about to go to Denny's to eat. I'm waiting on Phlo. I think I got a little cold. My girls got a little cold too. Like I said, with COVID going on and this kind of weather, it's really like scary. But we know that, you know, it's from the weather. I have one of those thermometer things. Nobody has a fever, nothing like that. It's just real, just like, you know, throat cold, you know, a little cough, stuffy noses and stuff like that. So I'll probably stop at Walmart today, get some stuff, some more medicine, because their medicine spilled out in one of our bags when we were moving back and forth between the different places we were. So I definitely got to stock more up on some more medicine, vitamins, dope up on all that stuff. Try to, you know, get our immune systems back up, because y'all, this weather really messed us up, y'all. But with that being said, I just wanted to update y'all, and we're definitely back on the road with our uploads for you guys. This is just an update, but we got a lot of things planned this week. Unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to do everything we wanted to do this week because of what happened, but it's all good. I'm gonna end off this vlog, you guys. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment below, PNP gang, and we'll see y'all in our next video. Hey,